Hello, friends. We are here in Redmond with, look who's back, Giant Loop Ryan. And today we're going to walk you through the fitment and setup of this complete Giant Loop soft luggage kit on the KTM 500 EXC-F.
So this is our brand new bone stock bike, and first thing first is let's mount some luggage on it and go riding. These are our most popular items. You can of course add more or you can have less, but this is what you would need to do overnight and multi-day trips if packed accordingly on the 500. Front to back, so we have our handlebar bag, which literally straps onto your bars without crossbars or anything else. It's really simple, doesn't need to be complex. Diablo tank bag, this is good for accessory items, electronics, maps, GPSs, all your stuff there that you don't need to wear on your back. And then moving to the back is our updated Coyote and Rogue dry bag. So obviously our ever popular, world famous Coyote saddle bag.
The original Giant Loop bag.
The original bag is strapped onto here and actually doesn't require any hardware or additional mounts. Lower straps go around your frame there. There's enough clearance to the pipe. On certain bikes you can add our Giant Loop mount, but this doesn't have additional bolts for that. So we strap to the frame here on both sides. We're keeping in line with the bag. You don't want the strap here, you don't want the strap there, you want it in line with the bag. Going over the back, this rear attachment is actually strapped to our tail rack, which maybe you can see in there. We just bolted the tail rack to the fender and we run the included pronghorn strap from the Coyote to the tail rack. So that's secure in the rear. But when we first put it on here, before I bolted the tail rack, we used our fender hooks. So our fender hooks and pronghorn strap, I bolted the rack on. It's a little bit of an upgrade solution. I have the Rogue dry bag connected.
Yeah, using the super handy secret technique we learned about last time we were up here filming.
So Rogue dry bag, and it's woven through the two roll top straps for that on top. And then it's better to have some redundancy. So you take the strap from the roll top, which is the side of the roll top, and you actually go to here. So you're basically anchoring the sides of the Rogue dry bag to prevent twisting. So the sides are done, the middle is done. You're obviously looking on the right side of the bike. The left side of the bike is identical. This is the exhaust heat shield, which is included on every one of our saddlebags and our Siskiyou panniers actually. And we actually updated this heat shield, the Hot Springs heat shield, to have a hole here so that you can actually, when you're adjusting it with a screwdriver or flathead, you can make the adjustment in here and it's really seamless and slim. We made it a little bit better, and it comes with the Coyote, the Great Basin, and our Mojave saddlebag.
Yeah, so this Coyote bag comes with everything you need to mount it, no hardware required, which is sort of the point. You want to show us how you've mounted the Diablo?
Using our 3-point mounting system. So, tank bag sits on or behind the fuel cap, depending on the bike. Lower straps go to your frame here. So this is like a small offshoot of the frame, not the main one. It goes in line with the bag. It's not here, it's not here, it's in line. Really simple. Front strap goes around the head tube of the bike. So I went underneath the cables in between the steering stops so that this does not get impacted at any point. So if you were to close the bars on it, no issues there. That keeps it tight. It's pulling it forward. These are pulling it back, keeping it nice and secure. We're gonna unzip this as if I were to fill fuel, add fuel. Presto, voila, there's a fuel cap here. It goes right over, it doesn't pinch the hose. And this is pushed as far forward as possible, so it's out of your way, not gonna interfere with your riding or movement on the bike. And that is one of the unique things. We are the only brand to have the U-shaped harness with cutout, and there's a little bit of a cone shape or U-shape to the bottom of the bag that gives you that clearance for your fuel cap. Basically at full lock, you're barely touching it. And this thing is pushed really far forward and out of the way, so your crotch doesn't hit it. You notice this wedge shape of the bag is angled so that it doesn't hit your body. There's less chance of interference.
And we're out here today proving that. So these bags are very clean because we haven't hit the trail yet, but I'll put in some footage of exactly what we're getting into today. So this is basically our Overnight Plus kit with the addition of the ZigZag handlebar bag. And you can get a discount if you buy all three of these pieces at the same time. And I'll link all that for you in the description. So if you have a KTM 500 EXC-F, this is one great way you can set it up for overnight multi-day adventures. And we're going to prove today that this stuff does not get in your way and you can tackle even the hardest terrain. It is so great to have Ryan back in the fold. Make sure you say welcome back, Ryan, in the comments below.
Go light, go fast, go far.
With Giant Loop.
With Giant Loop.
With Giant Loop.